Namaskar, dear seeker, and welcome to all. So today is Sunday. I hope many of you must be either relaxing or taking some time. So, dear seeker, for those who are coming for the first time, I will share in short how we will do our collective meditation for around 50 minutes together. At the same time, what we do, we play in low tone a divine name, and the divine name that we are playing today is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So why we play a divine name is because in today's time negativity is predominant, and I think some of you must be feeling and experiencing that there is maybe more struggle, more negative thought, or more restlessness, either when you try to meditate or chant. So that's why the divine name has the ability to fight the negativity. That's why we also recommend this divine name. And the sound also has that capacity associated with the name to purify the room or the place where you are. So that's why you can regulate it in low tone, so you are not disturbed when you try to meditate or chant. For those who are familiar with meditation, you can just close your eyes, do your own meditations. You can just play in low tone the divine name. Similarly, for those also who are familiar with chanting, chanting is an ancient technique from India of repeating a divine name. For some, repeat a mantra, and others a guru mantra in the mind. So similarly, you can do the same. You can repeat the name or divine name or mantra that you are familiar to. If you want to try to repeat this divine name that we are playing today, you can try and see if you experience something different. For those who are new to chanting or new to meditations, what you can do, you can initially close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and try to concentrate. Either you can follow your own breath, so you can either you try to listen to your own breath or to concentrate on your own breath. Otherwise, what you can do, you can just listen to the audio that we are playing, or you can try to repeat as well. You can see what is easier for you. Also, dear seeker, as a small exercise that I will ask you to do is before we start, in about a minute or so, for 30 seconds, I will ask you to close eyes and just contemplate deeper inside what you feel, whether you are feeling tense, stress, or you are feeling calm. And in the end, when we will stop the audio, that will actually be the end of the collective meditations. So I will ask you to do the same exercise to just contemplate deeper inside and just see and observe whether you are experiencing something different, that you are experiencing a different state. So dear seekers, you can sit in the comfortable positions. If some of you are following the live stream now on mobile, that is okay. For those who are looking from tablet or desktop, in case you can put your mobile in silent mode, so you are not disturbed by the reminders or the phone call. If let's say it's not urgent, of course, if it is urgent, you have to attend. But sometimes the tendency we meditate, no, but our eyes is like that, and we look. So that is not that to achieve concentration will be difficult. So dear seekers, you can close your eyes now. You can take initially 2 deep breaths and then try to contemplate deeper inside what you feel, whether you are feeling calm, whether you are feeling stress. And in half a minute we will start with a collective meditation.
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 ॐ
Namaskar, dear seekers. So those who came in between, you can just remain with closed eyes and just contemplate and see whether you are experiencing a different state as compared to where you joined. You can do that for half a minute or so. And you can write on the chat after how you feel or if you have any questions. So dear seekers, you can open eyes and write on the chat if you have how you feel or if you have any questions. Just wanted to share that tomorrow is Monday, so the week I will just share the week of our live stream. So from Monday to Thursday, as well as Saturday, Sunday, we will also have the collective meditation, so almost daily, except on Friday. Usually we have our series of question and answer on Wednesday, but because this week on 10 September, there is a special event. It is actually the World Day Suicide Prevention. So we will hold on that same day. We will hold also a live stream. We will also, and we just published also an article about this topic of the world suicide preventions, because actually, if spiritual practice, or especially there is a spiritual factor that can play in this aspect. So in the live stream is, of course, we will be sharing some science as well as some tips, and we can also address the obstacles or your question in regards to this topic. If you know someone that may be experiencing problem in life, or that tendency sometimes to have extreme negative thoughts, you can always forward this live stream to them. As well, of course, collective meditations that we do every day, you can also share to others. It is one way to help us and support us. Of course, there is other ways. You can always help us and donate also, because we are all volunteer doing this, our spiritual practice. Last week we had also our fundraising, and that actually it is ending today. And we can share also, we'll paste also the link in the chat so that you can, if you have missed that video, where you can find out the different seekers who are doing spiritual practice, full-time spiritual practice, and how the website, as well as the promotion, social media, article writing, how it is done in the back end. So we'll be sharing all those links now in the chat, so you can visit, of course, those articles, the live streams, as well as the different live streams and topic we had. I think few of you said, I think from Yoga Maya Dasi, you said mine was a bit active, thinking about the days that has been, but felt peace because of the chant. From Vesna, you are feeling calm after chanting, and from David Emerson, feeling okay before starting, and you didn't feel much during, a bit of yawning towards the end. Now you are feeling more calm and less thoughts. See, David, that is okay. Ultimately, sometimes we may feel less, no, or more. More important is how we feel from inside. Whether we are feeling more at peace, that is much more important. Because actually that is our aim, no? Whether we perceive energy, but ultimately inside we are not calm. That is not important. Important is how we feel deep inside. From Nanette, you say you are feeling better and calm now. From Sarika and Nikam, you felt also calm and no thoughts, lighter. From Edith, you said you had a lot of thoughts and tired mind in the start. Was able to concentrate before on chanting after healing had happened, and you're feeling calm now and feel energy on eyebrow chakra. That's good, Edith. From Yasmina, at the beginning you felt heat, then emotional, and after that sleepy, and now calm. From Akosh, you were feeling restless inside before chanting. Now you are feeling calm and nice and nicer. From Parisa, you are feeling calmness. From Satsing, you're also feeling calmer and cool sensation. That's nice to feeling coolness. From Aji, you felt increase in spiritual emotion and my heart chakra, and you increase beat in the heart. Actually, you have a question, David Emerson. You said, should I send suicide prevention lecture link to my cousin? Feel he is in some depression and he does not reply to my text. Thought comes that maybe he may not get reaction because of the sensitive topic. See that ultimately, it's true what you are sharing, that sometimes a person may feel offended why we are sending this topic to me if he's not replying to you, because a person who have tendency to go in depressions. It's like, in a way, one step towards that point. You can see, of course, everyone see personally, depending on the person, you know, whether the person will not be offended or whether the person will be okay. You can always also, if you have some social media like Facebook or different account, you can always publish those links to share it to others. And of course, it is as per your discretions to whom you send of the person you know. From Lucero, you are feeling gratitude. From Emilia Galotti, at the beginning you felt restless, but during the session chanting got more deep and could increase prayers. From Vital, you have a questions. You said chanting mantra always, then aura becomes strong. See, ultimately, Vital, no? Aura is not what is important. Important is when we chant, we are able to create a protective shield around us. So, and then negative energy cannot affect us. And it start purifying. From inside. Then we become more calm. We become more stable. So ultimately see aura, it's not something we understand, it's not something we see also. But what we do, we are able to see how we behave. That is something we understand. So we can try to work on it. And when we become positive, aura become positive. If we are negative, aura will be negative. So instead of thinking, better to try to chant. Whatever you can do to change yourself. Then it happens automatically. From Tom Rock, you said chanting, time was fast today, calm and stable. Then later bliss from top of head and positive energy opening. That's good. See, some of you are experiencing coolness, some are experiencing energy flow. That is good. Some experience calmness inside, coolness inside. Just what you can try to see is how long you can remain in that calm state. 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour, few hours. That is important. And when you practice spirituality more and more, what will happen is this state of calmness remain for many hours or many days also. So dear seeker, don't continue your spiritual practice if there is new moon tomorrow. So there will be an increase probably in distress, in negativity in the environment, but not to worry. We can always, of course it is for everyone different. You can do the different healing remedies that you know, such as chanting, one is salt water, box remedy, nyas. And after the next 2 days also, the negative vibration may be more in the atmospheres. We will also have tomorrow the collective meditations. So don't continue your spiritual practice. Remember that spiritual practice is not just one day, it's a journey. It's a journey, and throughout the journey we start experiencing changes, we start experiencing self-transformations. And of course, and due to that we experience calmness, happiness, bliss, peace. And we are able to experience God's presence. So dear seeker, wishing you a blissful end weekend, or those who are coming from Colombia, USA, still you have few days ahead, a few hours ahead. Namaskar, dear seekers.